The YWA has a number of programs which serve young people all around Western Australia, including outreach programs, drop-in centres, as well as a care school for disengaged youth. In 2022, the YWA launched a leadership and development program for young people to take on the challenge of walking the Kokoda Track in Papua New Guinea. Over 20 young people from around the state applied, with 14 young people successfully getting into the program. For many of these young people, this will be their first time travelling outside of Western Australia as they embark on the biggest challenge of their lives.
Firstly, I just want to say how proud I am of you for putting in your application and to try Kokoda. And I want to say congratulations because you're going to Kokoda! You've all been accepted to Kokoda. And I want to say congratulations, you've been accepted. And I want to congratulate you because baby, you go to Kokoda. You're in. I got accepted. You got accepted.
I'm nervous and excited. Like nervous because I'm not 100% sure that I'm physically capable of it, but I want to think that I am. I'm
scared because I don't really like going out, going overseas and all that stuff.
I'm really excited about this challenge to Kokoda Trail. There's a lot of history there.
I'm mostly excited but a little bit nervous.
I don't know if I can make it or not. I will be able to finish it.
Of course I am nervous, but and I'm also definitely excited too.
I'm a little bit worried that I might not be able to make it, but a lot of people are saying that I should be all good. Just put it down to general nerves.
I wanted to do this to strengthen myself mentally and physically.
Probably just become an inspiration to my younger sisters and nephews and nieces.
I've never been out of Australia or Perth or, just travelled. So I reckon it'll be a good experience for me.
So I think the biggest impact that Kokoda is going to have on the young people is their journey through resilience.
It's fantastic in a way that it has provided them with the ability to dream big. When you find something hard, it's okay if you've got really solid relationships around you to help you and support you, and you can kind of lean on each other, both literally and metaphorically, to actually get through different trials and tribulations.
It's going to give them a lot of strength, and they're going to find out who they really are. They're going to be digging deep, and yeah, it's just going to be amazing. It already is amazing to watch now, these young people grow.
Recognise that obviously Kokoda Track being one of the toughest walks you can do, decided that we'd need at least run 2 training camps for the track. So just all about forming that bond before we go. Also letting the kids know what is expected in regard to their training and the level of training they need to do and the level of fitness they need to get coming into this track. Really important that they build up the strength in their legs and the endurance in their legs and their overall cardio fitness. And we felt like we succeeded in doing that.
So we took this group from the Y on 2 different camps. The first one early part of the year to see where they're at, to baseline them, to understand what their health and wellbeing process was going to be and how much training we need to do. From that moment we worked out, there's a fair bit of work to be done, to be honest. The guys need to understand they need to get strength in their legs, and as everyone knows who's trekked Kokoda or going to trek Kokoda with us at Kokoda Courage, you need to have time in your legs. It doesn't matter about how fast you walk, it's about how long you can walk for and the strength.
After 7 months of training in the Kokoda Leadership and Development Program, getting physically fit, learning resilience, teamwork and a sense of community, the young people were ready for their trip of a lifetime, to walk in the footsteps of the Australian soldiers who made history on the Kokoda Track.
Had the most amazing privilege, and we were given a traditional welcome by the cultural group in Kokoda, which was just absolutely amazing. And then Went and had a look at the Kokoda Memorial, and Peter told a story about the rest of it, stuff I didn't know about the Japanese war here. So that was good, and a bit of a spin out for the young people, I think, is to know what happened and the history. And then after all of this months and planning, we were off.
Just another welcoming. It was just very emotional.
Another traditional welcome for us here, which is really nice of them. And it's just a beautiful way to finish the day. I did get a little bit of a fright.
Everyone got here for the welcome, which was fantastic. So just a great effort, each at their own pace, doesn't matter. We're all here now tonight, so it was good.
I feel better than I did before. I was so exhausted before, felt like fainting.
Day 2, pretty tired, but yeah, we'll get there.
Overall, getting there, but tomorrow should be good. It's kind of wacky that we're sitting in a cloud right now, so looking forward to the morning.
Good they're getting the whole range of Kokoda conditions, isn't it? But it does go to show that things can just change up here like that, and that's why you always have to prepare for every condition.
But really impressed with all the young people, how they're going. We've had some really tough days, long days. They're doing just an incredibly great job. They're exceeding my expectations, I'll be honest with you. They're all just digging deep, getting over the mountains, and they've been incredibly respectful to the war history that I'm conveying at all the battle sites. And I'm super impressed with the way they're going.
With that, on behalf of our heroes, the countrymen soldiers, plus our very important black natives of Papua New Guinea known as the Fuzzy Wuzzy Angel, we would like to welcome you all to enter this very special place called Brigade Hill.
Not a move to hurt the wounded as they treat him like a saint. It's a picture worth recording that an artist yet to paint. Many a lad will see his mother and the husbands, wee ones and wives, just because a Fuzzy Wuzzy carried them out to save their lives.
I think one of the things that's really surprised me, because I knew nothing about the Kokoda War to my shame really, and with the fight with the Japanese in 1942, is the way that Kokoda Courage, the group that are running it, Pete's just made it come alive. So as we go along the track, we stop, we go to where there might be formal remembrance areas for it, and Pete gives the story of it, but makes the story personal because he talks about individual soldiers by name and what they did, and then talks about the attack. Lee then comes in and talks about someone flanking this side, flanking here, and then moving up and moving back. And they've just got a way to bring it alive for these young people, and to know that we're actually in the ground, sitting there where this battle happened, I think is quite special for the young people. And I just thought that's a great sign of young people to have that reverence and respect.
Like the leadership skills that every one of our young people have grown through coming here and then just seeing it all play out, and everyone caring for each other and being that leader and stepping up. Youth are our future, so we need to look after them as best we can and give them the opportunities that they might not be able to get.
Young people come out saying, I think I can do this. What a gift. Other people are talking about how difficult their life might have been, but how this has given them a sense of purpose, how they're really proud of how they've overcome. They didn't realise they could do this much physical work, and the fact it's relentless. You get up the next morning, you've got to go again. It's the only way we're going to get to the end.
And Kokoda gives you all of that. It teaches you resilience, it teaches you mateship. You've got to sacrifice some of your things along the way as well here, because they can take this and teach and share that and be leaders and mentors within their communities.
Part of the power, I think, of Kokoda will be when they get home and they talk about the experience and have some time to think about what's the power of it. They'll put it in their CVs. They'll realise that it's a significant achievement for them that really is an employable skill.
Those that we picked and chose that they have the leadership quality. It seemed like people like Nita and them have impacted all their fellow young people on the track, that everybody has stepped up to that challenge to become leaders in their own right. When someone is down, another one steps up again, and that to me is one of the greatest takeaways we want to have from this program.
The mateship, I could actually see that happening like with my own eyes, like with the boys, like helping each other get up the hill and like talking to people that they wouldn't even talk to before. So yeah.
They are building up a mental toughness and a mental resilience. So when they're facing difficult challenges in their lives, overcame the odds and got through this track, they can draw on that in the future. And when they get to the end, they've seen the local PNG culture, they've got to know there are local guides, and the local guides are so passionate about getting the kids from the Y through safely. When you get to the end, they are just going to be so moved from the experience they've had over the last 9 days, and it's something they'll never forget.
In the most darkest of times, it's when we rely on the kindness of people to see us through. And I think that's one big takeaway that I am learning from. That the world, we think that is evolving and people are getting more selfish, but when you learn these things, you go back and you try to make your world a better place now.
Try something new, get out of the box a little and just have a little bit of fun along the way. So it's all about them little risk takes, you know, makes life look better.
Very happy. We're coming on this trip, seeing all the different people. Yeah, I really love this place.
I learnt that I can actually do more than I think I can. Like, I think I'm done, but in reality I'm just not. It's just my brain telling me I am, and do way more than I think I can. I can walk further, do more, and go harder.
It's working together. Just go slow, just keep on pushing, just look after each other, and we'll get there at the end of the day.
My brother, you gotta do this trip. You have some fun too, you know? Yeah. Get out and see the world. That's what I say, yeah.
If I can do Kokoda, I can pretty much do anything, eh?
All 14 young people completed the Kokoda track. For some, this was just the start of the next chapter of their lives. Liam shared his experience on TV and radio. He's currently applying for the WA Police Force. Zach is now a youth leader at his local church group. Kevin finished high school and is applying for jobs. Kai started working full-time under a trainee apprenticeship. Nita featured in her local newspaper and appeared in several TV interviews. She says she can't wait to return to the Kokoda track. The other young people returned to school and are looking to complete their studies.
Thank you.